So this is what we put together. So what we create is something which we call as a biomass bank. The start of the biomass bank is first understanding the local area, because while 230 million metric tons is available, we also need to understand where is the concentration, because if you are going to collect it for a shorter time, how do you maximize the impact and how do you give maximum coverage to the farmers? So generally, what we have seen is a warehouse which can store about 8 to 10,000 metric tons of waste, which can service, let's say, around 1,000 to 1,500 farmers based on the average acreage of land holding, and then bring in the equipment which is needed by this team for collection of the waste. It could be balers, it could be slashers, it could be rakers, it could be shredders in case of cotton or any other commodities that we're looking at, because it's not just paddy. There are other commodities also that some of the CBG plants use. So all of this put together constitutes to a biomass bank. You start with registering the farmers, and we do that over a WhatsApp chatbot. So it's very simplistic. The farmer uses the WhatsApp to register himself and also give indications in terms of what's the acreage, when would the harvesting happen. Accordingly, a schedule is prepared and shared with the team which is going to operate the equipment. We also conduct training programs for people. So all the local tractor operators, they would not have operated balers or rakers or slashers. So along with the equipment OEMs, we conduct training programs. So this serves two purposes. One, people, you enhance their skill. We also give them certification. So tomorrow, in case somebody else is wanting to use them, then these guys can actually show the certificate, so that I'm trained on using these equipment and I can perform. So two purposes are getting served. So we also carry out these training camps where we train the farmers free of cost. We don't charge them anything, so that they can then become participants. And then this whole thing is what works. And from here, then the supplies round the year to the CBG plant happen. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah. So I mentioned about the aggregation fleet, that we create. So what we do is we look at the area. There are areas where people have their own fleet. There are some of the farmers who own maybe balers because government subsidies have come in. So people use these subsidies and buy these equipment. If that's the case, then we engage them along with their fleet. If not, then we bring in. So we as a company have invested in substantially invested into these equipment. So we today have about 150 odd balers and baling sets that we have, and these are of various capacities and sizes, right from small square balers to large round balers which can bale up to 450 kgs of paddy straw bale, and rakers, slashers, tedders, shredders in case of cotton stock, modified trolleys. So for large balers, then we also have hydraulic self-loading trolleys, because it's difficult for labor to manually pick up let's say 400 kgs of a bale. So you need a mechanism where this can be then automatically loaded. So all of those things we have created, and this fleet is then put to use in the field.